Well, hey there, pretty kitties, and welcome to Mizzy Cat Gaming. It's Replay Friday. What does that mean? It means we play all sorts of random stuff. Now, today, that means we play House Flipper. House Flipper is a game that is near and dear to my heart. Um, I have played a lot of House Flipper, and I could have theoretically used my save to just remodel houses because it had done all of the quests and everything else. But when I was trying to make a new save, I accidentally deleted my old one. So we're just going to start over and we'll do some quests slash requests to get a little bit of money together and then we'll flip a house. Repeat, repeat, repeat. So yeah. Yeah, let's get into this. So let me know if I need to adjust the volume. I've played with the settings a little bit. Um, and for anybody who's worried about it, because they do have that kind of thing in this game, um, you do go and clean houses that are really, really dirty, that have cockroaches, but you can actually select in the settings to display broken glass instead of cockroaches. So we're going to do that because nobody needs to get creeped out. This is a very chill kind of game. So, oh, cool. Thanks. So, we may as well get started. We're going to be doing requests for at least an hour to try and get some money together because I like to have lots of money before I reno. So, if you have not played House Flipper, welcome to House Flipper. This game will allow you to buy, renovate, decorate, and sell houses. For now, however, you need to be content with this shack you can call your office and the laptop that is your command center. So, this is our shack. Oh, by the way, I have all of the current available House Flipper DLC because I love this game. So I have the Garden DLC, I have the HGTV DLC that gives us different types of jobs, and it takes pictures, like gallery pictures before and after. I also have the Apocalypse DLC that has um, fallout shelters and bunkers, and I have the Cyberpunk DLC that has cyberpunk stuff. So, but the first thing we have to do, we're not messing with this yard yet. It, it'll come. First, we got to get rid of all this garbage. They want us to check emails. We're gonna clean up a little bit of this trash first, just because it's gross. But we don't have any cleaning tools. We also don't have a radiator or a store. So, but we can dispose of most of this trash that can get out. So, the laptop will allow you to find jobs, buy houses, and switch between them. You can't afford to buy a house yet, but it looks like you already have your first email. Fun fact, this house is our first house. Probably going to buy another office, knock down at least 2 walls, and expand out this house, and then sell this house. But first, we have to do many, many missions slash quests slash requests. So, Sarah Lewis, her ex-boyfriend stole the radiator from her house. And other things may be missing. We are to clean up in the house and replace the missing appliances and don't tell the police. Okay. I also have a tendency when I'm playing this game because I like things to be neat and tidy. I will straighten things that I don't actually need to straighten. Also, this will be a great way to show off that my design aesthetic is fairly boring most of the time. Or at least I like squares. I like neat and tidy arrangements of things. Anyway, congratulations, you've unlocked a new tool. From now on, you'll be able to clean dirty stuff using the mop. So the way that this game works is you actually have perks. You unlock them as you do the things, and then you can get better. You can get upgrades. Some of these upgrades are far more important than others. I have a system that I use. Also, we don't have to do her yard, which is good because we have no gardening tools. Now they're going to see, you can see on the right, they're going to tell us a percentage of what we are missing. Also, I have never understood what all of these various substances that are always smeared all over everything when I come in these dirty houses. I don't know what they're doing in here, but I don't like it. It disturbs me. Clean up all these cans. Alright. Grab this. And we're very slowly scrubbing the dirt. This is a very slow process in the beginning of the game. It does not stay slow. Honestly, I find there's so the perks. The first thing I'm going to unlock is cleaning perks. And the first cleaning perk that you should really work on, in my opinion, is the better tool rather than the faster cleaning speed. I find that even if I don't... Well, there's my perk. Even if I don't get the faster cleaning for a while, having a better mop really helps. So we're going to upgrade our mop. This is also a really, really good upgrade because the percentage you don't get, I always finish every job 100% because you get more money for that. And the percentage of dirt that you have to clean, sometimes it's very hard to find it. So it's really good, especially outside. Really good when it's marked on the mini map, so you can just get all of it. But we're going to go with the good mop, and then the next time we will upgrade mini map dirt. So now we have a scrubby. You will see that things come up a little bit faster just because it's a better scrubby. We go into move objects mode. All we have to do is put in the radiator over there, but we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this table and these chairs. We're gonna fix all of these things because game doesn't give you extra points for stuff like this. I also don't care. It can be a little hard to control sometimes. It gets very fussy if it thinks you're doing something that it doesn't want you to do. So it can go there, it can go there. This is probably broken. Usually the ones that are half open are broken. Yep. This person apparently is reading the secrets. And turn their lights on. Let's not do that. That's rude. Okay. I know, right? Okay, so now I have a tablet. And that means we can buy a radiator. Now, when I first played this game, when you went in here, it would tell you if you needed to buy a plant or something like that. It would tell you exactly what you were supposed to buy. Now it just takes you to the category and you can choose. We're not going to put in the large one. It's going to be a normal, regular radiator. And then we have to assemble it. This is a mini game. You can choose the difficulty. I have it set on hard. So basically, if I'm not fast enough or if I do it in the wrong order, then water spills all over the floor and then I have to clean the water up. Because realism, I guess. Not that I would actually assemble a radiator with the water turned on, but okay. Yep, there it goes. One misclick. One misclick. Water all over the floor. Now we just have to clean that. Now we can complete the job. Or we can finish the job. Because it'll give me it'll let me complete it. I think it's 75%. It'll let you complete your job, but you should always do everything because like you should always do everything because you want more money. More money is the name of the game in many things, but it's definitely the name of the game in House Flipper because you cannot do really cool, interesting things I feel like that should be Well, first of all, no, I'm not in charge of taking furniture into different rooms, especially not for this job. So we're done. Enter complete. And now they will photograph the apartment because this is part of the HGTV expansion that I have, where it shows very before and after. For a lot of these jobs, they're not very impressive, but it does it for every single house. So they give you some tips when you're trying to flip houses for people because they have very specific tastes. But it'll be a little bit before we get into that. So this symbol means that this came from the gardening. This came from Garden Flipper. So this is part of the DLC. And these are original. So we're gonna go with Carolyn Smith cleaning the garage, clean the window, and throw out all the stuff, but don't touch my husband's tools. I mean, I almost listened to that. I straightened them because things should be neat and tidy. Also, this person has a dandelion. Technically, I would not pull dandelions. You can actually eat them. And they're really great for bees. So, you can stay there for now. Alright, open up. Ta-da! Dirty garage. I don't... There's a part of me that wonders if these boxes I'm throwing out are actually trash. I mean, some of them are obviously empty, but like... He has a lot of boxes on these shelves for these to be garbage. I don't know. Okay, Whoa, whoa. Tire went flying a little bit. A little bit scary. Alright, there we go, there we go. These are new tires. These are old ones. Okay. Oh. There. All the garbage is gone. Now, we must clean all of the dirt. Oh, new cleaning skill. We're gonna go with faster cleaning over dirt on the mini-map. Let's be reckless. Let's do something different. Alright. At least most of the spots come up fairly easily. I'm okay with missions like quests like this, where you're like, you have a thing that you're supposed to do, and it's not that involved, and it doesn't take that much time. Like, I'm okay with it, but I also really like the ones where they're just like, can you go in and fix up this house because I need to sell it, and it's trashed. Like, those are cool too. And I mean, if you spent the extra capital, you could probably modify any house that you like to make it more fancy. But honestly, like, especially in the beginning, I just really don't want to spend my extra money on things I don't need to do. Now, when we get a little bit more money and we start doing our own houses, then yeah, we go crazy. We put all sorts of stuff in there. That is loud. Don't like that. We're going to turn that down a little bit because we have to hold that for a long time when we're cleaning a window. There we go. So much easier to clean them at night. Also easy to clean them during the day, though. Okay, everything done. Complete job. 100%. Money's done. Oh, look, it's all clean. The garbage is gone. Fancy. Okay. I got a skill. Probably a negotiation skill. Yeah, your images. You can put your images on the walls in your house. Okay. Negotiation. We're going to do extra payment because we're doing requests. We're doing jobs right now. So extra payment is better. All right. What do we got? This person is like, I will pay you if I'm fully satisfied or you get nothing. Go mount radiators in my house. Okay. That's fine. All right. Nothing going on in here except mounting radiators. So this is definitely going to be a mount the radiator and then clean up the water on the floor. And there's one new handyman skill. What do we got? Okay, so faster mounting of fixtures, faster plastering when you have to plaster walls, or faster tiling. Okay, so I will tell you that the tiling comes up a lot sooner than the plastering does if you're not taking out walls, which, depends. But we're gonna go with faster mounting because there's, especially in the early game, there's a lot of put up new radiators. And putting them up faster just moves you through this process faster. Nothing in this room. This room is good. This room needs a radiator. And if you go into a house that doesn't have a radiator, if you really wanted to, you can buy a mounting kit and then put that on the wall and then mount the radiator. Because steps. Okay. Sink. We have to put in a sink here. And a towel radiator. So we'll do that first. And then we will choose a sink. You click the wrong thing. That's when all the water starts pouring out. It's fine, it's fine. There's water on the floor, but they don't care if it's clean. We're not going to leave water on the floor. Namely because it'll sound like water running the entire time, and no. So... okay, so now we're going to do the sink. We need a sink. It wants me to do this one. It is, in fact, the cheapest one. And probably the right one for this room, because this room is pretty small. So we will go with this. This one, it didn't even give me a chance to screw it up. It's going to make water run all over the floor the whole time, no matter what I do. Slightly rude. As soon as I mess up, water fountaining from everywhere. At least it does not It's not cumulative. So there's not extra water because I screwed up more than once. Okay. After the trial of errors of me clicking 4 different places, we're going to go with 50% faster mounting. And we're going to clean up this water. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Is that everything? It says it's everything. Look at that couch. I love these walls. I love this wall though. This accent wall. So pretty. Okay. We're done here. Give us money. The before and after of you put in radiators. Nothing happened in this room. Nothing happened in this one either. Yeah, no, like the puddles are very small because they, they only happen. You get a standard size puddle. It just makes water sound the whole time, even though it's sitting there. It's water that's not even moving. Okay. Let's do a garden one. And that way we can get access to some garden tools. It's another reason why you do all of the um, starter requests because it teaches you. It unlocks the tools so that you can use them when you're just working on a house. So now we can design a garden, and there's plants in the garden category. And we've unlocked a garden hose so we can fill pools. And we will have a shovel. First, we have to pull all the weeds. And you can do upgrades for gardening too. You get your own set of upgrades for that. Best garden upgrade, hands down, other than the lawnmower, is, which we're gonna see how loud that is show weeds. Showing weeds on the map, because weeds, like this is an easy one, especially when you're working on other stuff later. It is very hard to see weeds. It is very hard to see weeds on the minimap. So, our gardener. We are going to go with gardener sense. And there are moles too that dig holes now, apparently. Because I think when I go back to my office, there'll be moles in my yard. You just kind of dig up their holes. They are ugly though. There is an easier way to do that, by the way. I think it won't work, actually. Let me see. There's still weeds over here? Yeah. Alright, so if we go into tasks and we pick our single colored gravel, we're gonna go with smaller white gravel. By many. Okay, so this also makes a lot of noise, but... So, if I remember correctly, you can't cover... Yep, you can't cover weeds. So, since this particular assignment is to basically replace this entire area with gravel so that she doesn't have to mow the lawn, we can just do that. And then... Oh, look. Boop. Works really well. Super cheaty. Love it. The problem I have in general with the gardening, well, there's a couple of things. First, I'm very neat and tidy. When it comes to things like this, I like things to be exact. Ooh, graphite. And because there's no border, like, the outside of the square is denoted by the lighter color, but I can absolutely spread gravel there by accident because there's no, it's not like here where it's sectioned off, you know? So I always end up, it always looks a little bit sloppy, which I find infuriating. And this one, I don't care as much. I basically just spread it over the line. If we do gravel on houses that we're working on at our different houses we're trying to sell, we definitely will have gravel beds like this, because if you're going to have gravel beds with like plants, which is basically what this assignment is asking me for, it's much better to have them denoted like that, like marked off, I feel. Just go ahead and do that back there. Okay, perfect. So now, weeds, boop, boop, boop. We're doing the gravel weed part of it first, and then we will do the shrubs. There are many options for shrubs. Shrubs are hard. There are many choices. I'm just doing as much as we can. It's going to be a little bit sloppy on this side. We don't care. They don't care. Game doesn't care, so we don't care. It's a lie. Totally care. Okay. Go over this way and do this, like that, like that. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Okay. Perfect. There's still weeds. Wait, there's a weed here. Oh, there it is. Ooh, we missed a spot. Ugh, can't have that. Game doesn't recognize I missed a spot. I miss it. I recognize it. There we go. I think it's always possible. Let me see. Not really. Well, actually, could theoretically do this. You just have to be careful, because if you sell stuff you're not supposed to sell, the game gets mad at you. It won't let you. It's like, who do you think I am? Not allowed. But that actually worked fairly well over there, so I feel like if you could... Yeah, because you can scroll to change size. So you could totally, like, clean it up along the edges like that. Of course, now I have to, buy more, because I cleaned up too much. And there's tiny edges of... But again, this is the same thing. No, it's okay, because the reticule, I can change the size of it. So, if I just want to do like a little bit like that, I can do that. It's just more fiddly. Like, so there's definitely ways, especially in these early ones, I don't do it as much, but there's definitely ways of not having great big whatever, you know? So we're going to do the gravel again, smaller gravel, white. That's what we did on the other side. We're going to make the reticule a little bit bigger. This is also a really good way to handle a mission quickly. You make it big for the easy spots, and then you shrink it down again for the little spots. Like that. Freshly cut grass, it warms my heart. We did not cut that grass. When you originally cut grass, they give you a weed eater to cut grass with. It seems a little much. Alright, so we want coniferous shrubs. There are many, many shrubs. I think we're going to do 4 different shrubs, and we're going to do ones that look similar. So we're going to do these. These low ones that are just big bush things. So we'll do this. And it'll just go in the middle here. And then we dig a hole. Grab the plant. Cover it with dirt. We water it. Bam. Plant done. Okay. We also need a plant here. We did this one, so now we'll do this one. Well, we did that one, so now we'll do this one. Got a little too close. It might be a little too big. So, we will go back to what we were doing. What about this one? Okay, there we go. We can do that one. That one's fine. So, dig out the holes. Put in the plant. Water it. Boop. It will let me finish, but we are not finished. We know this. We have 2 more plants to buy. We're going to try to get that big one, because this is a bigger plot. So we're going to try to put that big one in it. Oh yeah, perfect. Crazy plant all over the place. Will not be tamed. Absolutely. That's what you get. There is one mission too that I'll be pretty sassy the whole time, because the person's like, my person I'm getting this house from was an artist and I need things to be boring. And you go in and there's all this really cool color schemes and everything else. And then you are to paint it over with boring colors, basically. And I get really spicy when I have to do that. I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't like anything about it. Ooh, this is a tiny one. Should have put that in one of the smaller ones. Oh well. There we go. Plant in, cover with soil. Looks like I basically just bury it. There we go. All tasks complete, job's done. Bam. Got almost 2K for that. It's pretty good money. Make sure you drink your water. Water's good for you. Oh, I think that's another negotiation point. Yep. Yep. 25% extra payment. Okay. Amaranth walls. Bonjour. I want my house to look arty. Paint some of the walls amaranth and the rest gray. Oh yeah, and replace a broken electrical socket. Yeah, alright. So we're gonna paint now. This will unlock the paint roller. You've unlocked a new tool. Paint roller. Okay. I'm going to make the blanket statement that nothing that you see in House Flipper when it comes to painting is real, because you should never just slap paint on the walls like you do in House Flipper. But that's okay. Oh, we're not cleaning the windows. I was like, aren't we cleaning the windows? No, we are fixing a broken electrical socket, which we are going to move the refrigerator and put it in the middle of the floor. Move this out of the way too, because, you know, this is what you would do, right? You just grab the cabinets in the fridge and just rip them out of the way so that you could replace the electrical socket when you came in to paint. That's a thing, right? It's whatever. It's fine. All right, so I'm not an electrician. I only play one on House Flipper. Yeah, they all look like that. All the broken sockets are very burned and horrible. Fun story that may not be fun. When I was growing up, the electrical outlet near my bed that we used to plug the oil heater in, it looked a lot like that because it had scorch marks. Because it just had scorch marks. So, I mean, it was hard to tell. At one point, the house caught fire. So the sockets looked a little weird after that anyway. Anyway, we're going to paint with the colors Amaranth, Adventure, and Gray. Amaranth Adventure is this color. So they sell the paint in 3 different sizes in this game. If you're doing multiple rooms or you're doing a really big room, they have a 5-gallon bucket. For our purposes, we're probably going to need to buy several of these for now, only because as you paint, it gets better. So, I think we are going to do a double accent wall. So we're going to do this wall and this wall. And then, yes, that is what we're going to do. We're going to do a double accent wall. So let's start over here. You have to be careful and watch your thing. Like if you know what it's supposed to color is supposed to look like, you can stop yourself before you waste paint. One of the first things you should buy when you're painting is not the faster painting. It's not none of that. It is the you don't waste paint on an already painted wall, because especially some colors and how light they are, it can be very hard to tell that the wall is already painted. And if you don't get that skill, you will just paint forever. You'll put a whole roller's worth of paint on a single piece of wall, which is honestly realistic. It's actually realistic, especially for ceilings. But we are also trying not to do that because we are still trying to accumulate money so we can buy our own house and flip it. I find this game to be very peaceful. It's a little monotonous. Or some people would think it's monotonous. I'm not one of those people, obviously. I have almost 40 hours in this game right now, and that's... I hadn't even finished everything when I accidentally deleted my save. Here we go. Basic painting. You won't waste paint on an already painted wall. So now, fill this up again. I pick this wall to go to paint it, and it will automatically take my roller back down whenever the wall is done. It is. It is. It's a very relaxing sort of experience, either as a player or a watcher. There'll probably be a regular appearance of House Flipper on stream. I do find this game to be very good. We'll do interactive segments where people can design the house, and I'll just design it. Once I have enough money, you can always find somebody to buy your house. It doesn't matter how crazy you design the house, you can always find somebody to buy your house. Oh, we don't want to do that. Okay, that's good. You always should sell your excess, even if it's only a little bit. We want gray. Medium is fine. Here is a bit of non-realism. You should never just do this. You should always change rollers or rinse your roller out. I'm actually excited. There's a new DLC for House Flipper coming out where you have luxury houses. And instead of having a house with 2 or 3 rooms, you have a house with just like 11 rooms and super fancy you can restore furniture, and there's just a lot, and I'm really excited. There's not a date for it yet, but I really want to play it. We're gonna go back and do window detail after we've done the main parts, just because window detail can be a little fiddly. And there is something, I will say, like, some of these jobs are just like, you know, put a radiator up or whatever, but the ones that are like, or when you get your own house, and you go clean it up, and you just go in and straighten everything, and make it look neat and tidy, those jobs are very relaxing because you can just, it's very satisfying to watch the before and after on those particular jobs. I figure what we'll do is we'll do a couple of more missions. Try to get a few more tools unlocked. Try to get some capital. Because we do want to, I want to do at least one house today, even if it's just the office. But you have to have another office to move into before you can sell your original office. And I think I'm going to run out of paint before I finish this particular color. But there is a smaller size of can that you can get, and I will pick that up so that I don't spend a bunch of money on a full can of paint, because that's not necessary. Alright, let's do some window stuff. You can see on the right there, it has a percentage for how much of the walls you have painted. Which is good because it helps you keep track. Like if you're at 97%, you didn't paint something somewhere, you know? So it's helpful, but it can also be very fiddly. And sometimes it's very, very picky with what it counts and what it doesn't. I think we're going to go with 2 walls at once, and then the next time we get a perk, we'll go with less paint usage. So now, if I hold down the mouse and drag a little bit, I can paint 2 at once. Uses the same amount of paint if you were doing it individually. Just makes it faster. So here, this is a good example. I painted all of the inside of this window. Don't actually have to paint the inside of this window or this one. But I'm going to, because that's gross. Like, I'm not going to paint one thing and then not paint the rest of it. It just looks bad. I mean, it's not going to affect my payment or whatever. But part of it is because you can finish the job before the painting is complete. Am I out of paint? Of course I'm out of paint. I have one side to go. One of the perks you can unlock is the ability to finish less of a job before you get paid. And I understand the logic behind that. It makes the job, you can crank out money faster when you do jobs. But I can tell you, unless things have changed, and I know they haven't, there are only a certain number of jobs in the game, and after that they expect you to be flipping houses. Like, that is what you're supposed to be doing, is flipping houses. And it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Like, it's the last skill that I unlock, because I gotta go fix the, I gotta fix the electrical socket. Where is that? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, wait. I fixed that one. I don't think there was a second socket. I think I got it. Okay. Nope. Nope. I'm missing something. We're only at 75%. So this room is done. Aha! Electrical outlet. Right there. So, there's only so many jobs in the game. And I personally feel like you may as well just 100% them. Because when you're 100%ing the jobs, you're getting more perk points. Like, after you've maxed out your perks, maybe. But you can do every job in the game and you won't max out your perks. You have to do you have to keep doing stuff because they're cumulative. So, like, I got a paint perk. I got 2 paint perks during the course of this job, The next paint perk I get, I have to paint like 200 walls or something. So it takes a minute to get like the super max, to get everything maxed out. Okay, so that's done. Now we're done. I do like that color, that amaranth color. I like really vibrant colors. I think that they look better on walls. And yes, if you have a small room and you paint your walls a dark color, then it's not gonna... That's gross. Just clean that up a little bit, shall we? Gross. Okay. You if you paint your walls and ceiling or ceiling a dark color, it's gonna make the it's gonna make the room seem smaller. But bold colors, especially if it's just an accent wall, I can't wait to not live in housing that the landlords won't let you touch the walls, because it's been a little while. And a little bit of backstory for those of you who don't know, I worked in paint. I worked for a paint company that I shall not name that also sells HGTV colors. So I know most of the colors. I spent a lot of time working in paint. So I know a lot about walls and treating walls. I know a lot about stains, adhesives, like all that kind of stuff. I know a lot about that kind of stuff. And this game doesn't get super in detail with it, but yeah. Okay, so this person, they have a baby on the way. They're 100% sure that it's a girl, and they want everything to be pink. I have my own problems with that because I like pink, but I also like other colors. And when I was a kid, I hated pink. Hated it. Alright. So there's going to be a lot of cleaning and stuff. This is dirt. Like, what are these people doing? We're just going to clean all the garbage first, because the garbage is just... I mean, look at this. What is this stuff? I mean, there's like... Do you just go out into the yard and get a handful of mud after it rains and then smear it on your TV stand? I don't understand it. I do not get it at all. Alright. We're just making sure we're getting all the garbage. Also, I like this little touch. Make the bed. Boop. I like that. So, now we got all the garbage. This is where we're probably going to go ahead and pick up dirt on the mini-map when we get another point. Because this is a scenario where there's a lot of dirt. Yeah, right? Yeah, no, I feel that 100%. I feel like I like pink. I just hate the stereotypes I'm given when associated with that color. Like, I understand that all too well, right? I feel that a lot. Um, oh, just so you know, because I'm going to be uploading my VoDs to YouTube and they don't show the chat all the time, I'm probably going to be repeating back things I see in chat that I respond to, but not all the time. I don't know. I'm still figuring all of this out. Streaming is weird, and talking to people while I play games is weird. So I'm still getting used to everything. It's just very, very strange. So we're missing 80% of the dirt in this room. I think it's here. We could actually get past the shoe tree and then, yep, there we go. So the corridor is done. This is the baby's room. And this is part of they're teaching you part of the house flipper experience where you clean everything out and then you buy all of the furniture because they don't care. They don't care what's in the room. They just want it to be there. And I'm like, if I was having a baby, I would want to pick out the furniture for my baby's room. Like, I understand that husband is trying to, you know, do something nice, but like I would want to pick out the furniture for my baby's room. And they do have, you know, certain things that it's like, pick out these things, pick out a baby cot. So this one, it's very specific, but you're picking out all of the colors. And if you don't pick out ones that are pink, like the pink paint you have to use, but you can pick out whatever you want for the rest of it. Again, I would, I know, right? You told us, and the thing is too, like the amount of furniture they ask for, this room gets very crowded. I'm just saying. This this room gets very crowded. Um so we're going to try to clean up all of the dirt around here because I don't know. Because people are gross? I mean, they are. Okay, so story time again. When I worked at that particular paint establishment that we're not going to name, I actually had many uh I had coworkers, and there were only like 4 of us that worked at the store. And at one point, because they, you know, people have to go and do things, and there were 2 women working at the store, me and another person who's a friend of mine. And then she graduated and left, and it became my responsibility because we had so many. I don't know if it was just this is the thing. I don't know if it was because I had a tendency to work on the weekends. But I didn't work all the weekends by myself. I don't know. I don't know what the logic was, but I was the one who cleaned the bathroom every time. No one could clean the bathroom but me. And the bathroom was disgusting because customers used it too. I mean, that is true. But yeah, no, it was gross. So I just, yeah, no. So yeah, people are disgusting. Oh, I forgot to clean this room. Yeah, clean this room. Dirt on the floor. I do want this though. You see this deep soak bathtub? Look at this both. Look at this bathtub. It's a big bathtub. I want that. That would be wonderful. But I will say that this just the structure of it, this bathroom would make me feel very claustrophobic. I would feel very claustrophobic in this bathroom. So there's some dirt somewhere. Windowsill? Yes. Where else? Over here on the floor? Yep, there was some there too. Because the window doesn't... Oh, yes. That would be lovely. The window doesn't count for the dirt percentage. Sometimes I find myself just waving the broom around. Well, we'll clean this window real quick. Boop. Oh, that was it. We found it at some point. Okay, good. Alright. Close that door because we're done in there. Close that door because we're done in there. We got clean windows in here, and then we're done. A little too fast. It's okay. We get enough cleaning points, we can upgrade our window cleaner. And it's a lot better when we upgrade it. Okay. Where are we at with that, actually? be... Oh, this one's really good. When you start building walls, that when you build the walls, they're already painted. That's some serious magic right there. Oh, there are only 36 more things and we can upgrade again. Alright. Clean these windows real quick. And then we will go and attend to the baby's room. Boop. Okay, so that's done. Baby's room. Alright, we gotta clean the dirt. There's still dirt in here. We don't know where it is, but we gotta find it. And we gotta clean the windows. Let's clean the windows. Oh, well, there's some of the dirt. Okay, and then this one. Cool. And now we'll clean the dirt. $99. This seems questionable. Well, we will just go on about our business. And we need pastel pink. We will buy as we need because I do not wish to waste money. It is. I know. I know. And sometimes I will tell you the only times I will not 100% a house is situations like that where it's like 1% and I cannot find it anywhere. Because that happens. It's super garbage and it makes me very upset. I'm just like, damn it. I spent a lot of time swearing. This game does make me swear. So, you would think, with it being this super chill experience, because it is, that it would not make me swear. But fun fact, absolutely makes me swear. Half a wall. Really? Alright. I mean, this pink at least is not really bad. I mean, but this is a really good example of the difference between paint. So you see how it looks really dark here and everything. If I turn the light on, look how light that is. But then the natural light from outside will make it look completely different. Like, this is a thing I've had many an argument with a customer about. Well, it doesn't look like that on my walls at home. Well, no, your walls at home are not the walls here. Your walls at home have other colors underneath them. Your walls at home have different lighting. Your walls at home have different furniture that their color is reflected on it. Yeah, no. Paint matching, not... Oh yeah, 100%. Like, there was another place I worked that also sold paint, which we will not mention. But they had a really cool little thing where you could hold a paint swatch underneath different types of light bulbs to almost simulate what they would look like in those different types of light. Because they had a natural light bulb, and then they had like fluorescent and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, that was cool. But again, it's not canon, and people acted like it was. Well, what do you mean? The machine over there says it looks like... No. Alright, we need more paint. This paint is empty. Empty! This is why you should always buy just a little bit more paint than you think you need. Because touching up is a pain, and not having enough is also a pain because batch variations can mean that the paint is different even though it's mixed exactly the same on the same machine in the same store. It can still look slightly different on the wall if you don't do it as a batch. The unknown consequence of me playing House Flipper on stream, me talking about paint for like 4 hours. Okay. I mean, though, we all knew that that was going to be a consequence, possibly. I talk about paint literally everywhere. Yes, also a thing. They were really big on variations in batch baking and stuff like that when I was in culinary school. Which occurs to me this moment that I did not marinate the meat for dinner tonight. So I don't know if we're having that for dinner. Whoops. That's okay. I can do it after stream. It doesn't have to marinate for a really long time. Okay, so the room is all painted. It's still 1% dirt, which infuriates me on so many levels, but let's just move on. We need a baby cot. We are not buying we're not putting in boring blue. Yeah, maybe. I'll have to check. So we're going to have the light brown. We like that. And then the drawer should like be the same color. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, well, let's see if we can pick this up and move it for a second. Hey, is there dirt back here? Are you dirt back here? No, no, there is no dirt back here. Maybe it's on the back? Nope. Nope. I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't open the closet. Put it back in that corner, though. Get out of that way. Okay. Maybe it's on the floor down here? You're only going to spend a little bit of time looking for this because I will actually make myself crazy trying to figure out where the dirt is. Okay. If I had tracking, it would be different. But I went with speed instead of tracking. That's my own fault. Which is fine. Okay. We need a bookcase. That's fine. Put the bookcase against the wall. There, it's not in the way. We need a changing table. That's well, okay. Why are the doors a dark wood and the rest of it is white? That's terrible. Oh, if I choose a different color of pillow. Okay. That's weird. I don't, I don't know how I feel about that at all. We're just gonna buy this and we're gonna put it over there. You go over there. Alright, and then we need a poof. We need 2 poofs. We're gonna buy black poofs because yes. And then we'll put that there. And we should have said buy many, but we didn't because we didn't. So we'll just pick another one. Oh yeah, no. I am rebelling against the system for this particular. All right. And then yeah, put this here. Actually, we want There we go. Perfect. This is what you get if you ask me to buy your baby furniture and you don't give me any input. We're gonna get 7,000. Yes, we're completing it. I don't care about your 1%. Your stupid 1%. Oh my goodness. We've already been streaming an hour. This game just eats up time. I love it. Oh, it sounds like a negotiation. It is. 50% extra payment. That's right. We're gonna make big fat monies. I'm pretty sure we have moles in the yard right now. I don't know if I should do anything about them. I'm not doing anything about them yet. Not doing anything about this house of just disgustingness. Alright. So. Oh, this is the one. This is the one where it's like they were an artist and I need it to be boring. This will be physically painful for some people. It is upsetting. All right, we're gonna do this. This guy tried to get rid of weeds in his garden with herbicide and killed all of his bushes. So we have to pull all these bushes out because he murdered them because he's dumb. So this is the brush cutter. You can cut grass using the brush cutter. It is a weed eater. I am telling you right now, it's one of the worst things is this weed eater. And it's literally this. It's literally I am cutting grass. I am mowing the grass with a weed eater. That's what it is. Like that's not a universe I want to live in. uh so I'm pretty sure I believe this is a lawnmower. We will find out. The first thing we need to do is get rid of all these really, really dead-ass plants. So let's just go ahead and take care of all that because they are very, very dead. And then we have to spread new grass in the old grass areas. So. Fun fact, it's including all of that. We have to mow all of it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put down some grass roll. So not a huge fan of this particular mechanic. The grass roll comes in the various sizes. If you choose the wrong size, it won't work. So what you do is you put it down. We're just going to do one at a time. So you put it down, EDUs, and then we just roll it out until you get to the end. See, that's all well and good, but there's a spot. There's a spot right there. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. So that means, I mean, I waste a lot of money doing grass roll. I'm not gonna even lie. Oh, that's right. You have to step in so that it will show you. There we go. So we're gonna do small to do this portion. So we're just gonna put it right here. And then we'll just roll it out like this. And cut and finish. I mean, I guess that's okay. It says it's fine. It's probably just me being really picky. I'm good at being really picky. So let's roll out some grass roll here. Actually, I think we want a big one. We want a big roll. We're going to do this big one. Put this right here. We're just going to roll it down across the grass that's already there because we don't care. Just roll it. It wants me to clear the dirt to be able to continue rolling. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so that took care of a lot of that. That's a really big gap and I hate it. So, we're going to fix that right now. I want the medium roll. That's fine. We're going to do a medium roll and then a small roll. Just roll this out. Just like that. Cut that. And then we're going to get... Well, I mean, it's not really free grass cutting. Because I'm paying for this grass roll. I am paying for that. So it's not exactly free. I would not call it free. I mean, yes, but other than that, it is not. All right, so now we have to mow the lawn. It's probably going to give us a point while we're doing this, but my fidgety self gets very twitchy when I'm doing this because the vantage is just not great, especially for this particular tool because it's the base version and it's just really terrible. All right. I'm going to mow all the grass. Totally counts. To mow everything. This game is super picky. So now it's like, okay, grass is mowed. If you step in this spot. Here's the problem. All this counts too. I know, right? Oh, I know, right? So, this is no good. This is no good. Mow the grass with the weed eater. You know what? We're gonna take a hot second without the weed eater. It's just so much. Take a second to have some water here. Alright, I have unfortunate news. Apparently the lawnmower that they put in is not until a later mission that I don't remember off the top of my head. So, we're gonna be brush cutting for a hot second. I mean, it's fine. We're gonna do... It doesn't get super picky. I just hate it when it looks like there's stuff sticking up. So... We'll get the better trimmer when we have the option to get the better trimmer. The next upgrade we get, we'll get the better trimmer. And that will, that'll speed this up a little bit. Oh, look, we're halfway through. And I will say, yes, Maryland flashbacks, but the lawn in Maryland was smaller than this one. I think if I had to mow this whole lawn with a trimmer in real life, I would probably get a little bit frustrated. Alright, so now we have a better trimmer. Yeah, so we have a better trimmer. Oh, there's a pool. Oh, there's I'm in the pool. No splashing, though. Sad face. Alright. We gotta cut all this grass over here. I understand the artistic choice behind having this piece of fencing here, but I'm all about accessibility. So to me, this piece of yard is just because yeah, it's not as accessible as other pieces of yard, which I mean, I guess if that's what you're going for, it works, but I don't know. I think that it should be accessible. All right. Got a swath right here. See if we can chop that. We are 95%. Can't cut that. It was good to check, just to make sure. Alright, we have many missed spots through here. That's probably what will fix the rest of our percentage. It's just little stuff. And we'll check in the front again just to make sure, because, yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. There it is. Got it. Bam. I will make sure I put the clipper away from now on, because when it's doing the before and after pictures, the trimmer's still running. All right. Oh my goodness, we have so many things. Oh, this is it. This is it. We're doing this because this is the one. This is the one that gives you the lawnmower. We're not doing any other garden missions without the lawnmower. Use tool, petrol, lawnmower. From now on, you can make use of the lawnmower. They did this because people were so mad about the fact that they had to mow the grass with the trimmer. Like, it was a big deal. So now we can just do this. Instant swath of cut grass. It is a little bit awkward to control, unfortunately. Like, it's not the best. You can hold shift to level the mowing out, or you can just mow the grass. Like that. Yeah, and I mean, that's probably why. Because the trimmer is for stuff like this. I missed a spot. Bam. That's what a trimmer is for. It's not for slowly mowing across the entirety of the lawn universe. Can we mow across tile? Is this a thing? We're going to find out right now. If we can mow all the way across, like all of this tile and everything. Yep. Can totally just mow across everything. That's actually really great. Was not a thing. This was not a thing. So, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. So, a fun and interesting thing. My dad actually, when I was a kid, because I grew up and it was very the boonies, you know. When I was a kid, my dad would mow the grass, and we had a really big yard, and he would actually mow mazes into the grass. so that we could run through mazes while he was cutting the grass. Because in the summer, I don't know if you know this, some of you may, but in the summer in Tennessee, the grass grows so fast and so thick that in like a week, it looks like you have green shag carpet out on your lawn. So there was always enough grass um, for him to do a maze for us. So I always enjoyed that. I thought it was super fun. I like how the bushes are blued out. Like we're not gonna let you run over those and mow them. Those don't get mowed. But even with the mower being weird, it's still pretty good. I think we can. Let me see here. We are gonna attempt to do some fancy footwork here. Okay. I was trying to see if you could rotate it like you could with some of the other tools, but it doesn't look like that's really an option, which is totally fine. We'll just start doing back and forths instead of, yeah. It's totally fine because honestly, it's still miles above doing the whole thing with a trimmer. Um, because I mean, I did that when I played the game last time. I did the whole thing with a trimmer. Definitely has an edge that you need to do with the trimmer still, though, which is fine. Can you just go through the trees like they don't exist? You absolutely can. They mess you up a little bit, though. Fascinating. We're gonna, I know the mow lines. We're just gonna do the trimmer for this area because the lawnmower did not want to get up this close to the fence. I mean, that could have been partially because I was I was phasing through trees. We'll go down through here. We'll cut all of this since that was a little bit off of the mower's purview as well. Just want to make sure we cut all that stuff. There we go. The cool thing though is, I mean, other than when you're doing your own house, there aren't a lot of garden missions that want you to mow. So, I mean, that's good too. But, whoa. Wait. Did that just... Okay, we're going to try that again. Hit it here. Hold down the space. Go forward. Push all the way up. It just teleports me. Okay. That's actually really good. I like that a lot. Makes it a little bit easier for me to keep it. No, this is an amazing mower. It's a magic mower. It's a magic mower. It never needs gas. Um, it cuts all of the grass, and it doesn't create grass. Like there's no grass to rake or anything, because let me tell you about how, with how long this grass is, you would definitely be raking. None of that. It's one of those mulching mowers that just turns it into mulch. I remember when those first came out, they were such the hot thing. Everybody was so hype for those mulching mowers when they first came out. Ah, I remember that. All right. All right, space. We're gonna back up a little bit. We do have a spot that we missed. So we'll just use the trimmer on that. Wow, this is so much easier than just doing it with the trimmer. Although I will say, A, it is a little fiddly. And B, there's definitely something to be said for using the trimmer. And this is why it's so funny to me that they put in the mower, because people were like, the trimmer is actually really relaxing. Like, it's a very relaxing back and forth kind of motion when you're trimming. There we go. But the mower is definitely, the mower can't be beat for speed. Somebody is messaging me, and apparently my phone is on. So we're gonna turn the ringer off on that. Streamer life. Alright. Get that taken care of. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Grass and of mowing. Mowing of the grass. Whoa. We want to, I think we'll just use the trimmer for that. I will say sometimes the game will say that you have finished mowing, and you look at the yard and you're like, absolutely not. And then sometimes the game will be like, you have 95%, and you're like, where is the last of this grass? Pro tip. Yeah, right. Pro tip, the last of the grass is usually underneath a bush somewhere, invisible. That is where the last of the grass usually is. Alright, we're gonna actually change positions so that we're mowing across so we can get bigger swaths done, because again, this game doesn't really have mow lines, so I can mow however I think is the acceptable way to mow. Discovery Plus for a year. I have started watching things on Crunchyroll because I am back on my anime garbage. And let me tell you, I found some really garbage programming on Crunchyroll, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I have found some really amazing, horrible stuff. So I will say that my current favorites are the one that was recommended to me, which is, and I saw some clips of it, which is suppose a kid from the final dungeon went to a starter town, something like that. Oh, that one's pretty terrible. It's not the worst that I've seen this season, but it's pretty bad. It's good, but it's some garbage. Um no, the worst one is Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle is some of the best brain rot I've seen in quite some time. It's wonderful. I love it. Um oh, regulated mowing speed and grass placement. Oh, but we could have weeds. 12 minutes of mowing. Do you see this? 12 minutes? Oh my god. We'll do this. We'll do this because we're trying to get to mowing speed. This is going very well though. We're almost done. I do I will say I have the time settings set on game time, so it actually will change from day to night in a certain day cycle. But the problem is that that cycle is not very long, so it may be that we're out here mowing grass in the dark because it looks like the sun is setting, which is not great. Not the best choice. Not the best choice. Oh, speaking of new content that you can watch on demand, I will go ahead and let everybody know who doesn't know in this chat that I've started putting videos up on YouTube. So the way that Twitch works, because I am still trying to get 50 followers, aka get your friends to follow Mizzy Cat Gaming. Twitch will delete my VoDs. They only last for 14 days. So I'm starting to upload them to YouTube so that they are still there. I am also doing a series on YouTube of Cozy Grove, the game that we played last week. That series is only the first episode is the VoD from last week, but there are 3 episodes up now, 4. Um, that series will only be on YouTube. That is a YouTube series. So, if you liked Cozy Grove and you're interested in seeing more of it, that's a way to see more of it. And I think, thank you, sir. So, and I will also say that there will be more series that are going to be coming up because I have a couple of games that I don't particularly want to stream them because um, they are popular and there may be a backseating problem if I try to put them on stream. But I absolutely want to play them. So I will be putting them up as YouTube series. So if you like to listen to me blather on for 20 years about all sorts of random stuff, and you want to see that without chat exchanges in the middle of it, YouTube is for you. um, and as with all of my content, if you see something that you think I would like, feel free to let me know. I have a Twitter at Mizzy Cat Gaming. I also have a Facey Space Facebook page. So reach out to me however you feel like you should. If you see games you think that would be right up my alley, let me know. Um, oh, I think we're done. We're done mowing the grass. Are we done? We're done mowing the grass. We're done mowing the grass. Look at that scrubby stuff sticking up. I can't. At least that one. Can't leave it. All right. Okay, stop. So, now we gotta build a swimming pool and put down 2 sun loungers. So first, we're gonna get a swimming pool. Swimming pool. Oh, wait. What color is this house? Red brick house. With orange. Okay. This is why we have to look because we have to buy the right color of swimming pool. Perfect. So, big pool. We'll do that. So, now we have to plant the pool, which is us digging a big old hole in the ground with this tiny shovel. I mean, it's okay. We're going to upgrade the shovel, but... Okay, so now the hole is dug, so we can place the pool. Oh, I got stuck in the... Okay. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to brush all the soil for the pool with our hands. And then we fill it up. With our trusty garden hose. Bam! Perfect! So now we just need 2 lounge chairs. Wooden sun loungers. I think... I don't want to do a red. I don't like that. I know. No, it's a crazy garden hose. I love it. Actually, let's do something that's reddish. Let's do like a dark cherry. I kind of like that. And there will come a day when I hit buy many instead of buy one. But that day is not this day, apparently. Okay, so make sure they're kind of lined up here because of my sensibilities. Perfect. Job is done. We now have the lawnmower. Here we go. Perfect. $8,000. You know what? Let's do a couple of more. We'll do a couple more, and then the stream's gonna run long today, just so everybody knows. I'm working on increasing how long I stream. So streams are actually gonna turn into like 3-hour streams ish. Just so people know for their planning stuff. And I don't expect people to stay forever, all of it, and people can pop in and out and all that good stuff. Water's so good. So, but we definitely want to do, this will give us the axe. If we get the trees cutting down, I think there's an axe, and I think we get the axe. So many things. All right. I think we're going to go with walls. This is going to teach us demo. And demo is a really important tool. What are we missing from our tool wheel? Hold on. So we're missing demo. We're missing plastering and tiling. Probably other things, but I'm not sure. I know we're missing demo and we're missing plastering and tiling. So we're going to do some wall stuff. This is a cleaning one. I'll be interested to do this one. I know there's cockroaches in this one. And they will, they'll look like glass instead. So, additional walls. Divide the bedroom into 2 rooms and make sure the new rooms both have doors that connect to the corridor. Put in a new bed and sell the crib. So, oh, I see. See, so this is the kind of situation where you don't need to put up an entire wall. You just need to put up some wall. And we don't care if their garden is messy because they didn't ask us to fix it. So. Oh, look how clean it is. I don't have to clean it. All right. So this is a closet. And that closet is a part of here. So what we need to do is we need to build the wall where this red is. And then we need to take out those walls. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sell this cot. Because they were like, get rid of that. And then we're going to get out our demolition hammer. So demo in this game, kind of fun. I get a couple more levels. I will be able to have a bigger hammer, which is also fun. So basically for this game, you can hit it anywhere you want. And that will destroy a wall. But the stuff is all still there. So you really have to hit it like in the middle, kind of break it up down here toward the bottom. And then you hit it at the top, and that makes a lot of things fall. Now, fortunately, we do not have to... we don't have to clean up all this stuff that's falling. But it's fun to hit things and then just watch them fall from the ceiling. Yeah. Alright, so we want to... these walls. We don't want these either. And you can see the mini-map in the top right corner. It's got the walls that it wants me to destroy. Fortunately, we don't have to put in a wall or put in a door because there's already a bunch of doors Well, there's already doors to the corridor, and that's what they were requesting, so. Satisfying. Satisfying when you get a good hit up top and it just a whole bunch of stuff goes flying. At least they don't make you clean up all that mess, though. New demo skill. Alright, so faster demolition, better hammer, more muscle strength. We're going to go with better hammer. Bigger hammer. That's fantastic. Let's get the rest of this stuff out of here. And then we will put up walls. I'm so bad, by the way. I'm really bad at aiming. Jeez. I'm really bad at aiming wall stuff. And I end up putting up the wrong walls like 4 times. And then having to tear them down. It is a constant struggle. Constant struggle. Also, apparently there's a bunch of burnt out electrical outlets in this room. This is a baby's room? Why are there burnt out electrical outlets? Oh, alright. So, we want to pick this up and move it because it is very easy to move. You can tell. We gotta take care of this scorched outlet. Go. I'm just glad that the hard setting doesn't be like, if you click something it doesn't like, it electrocutes you. I feel like that would be counterintuitive to the nature of this game. If you got electrocuted when you were trying to change the sockets out, I feel like that would be, yeah. These people burned out both of their sockets on the side of their bed. What are they doing? I think with these tools, we may have enough to update and buy another place. We may not actually sell the office yet. Yeah. We may not sell the office yet. We may just buy a cheapy house. Alright, so walls. We buy walls. Build the walls. We then have to plaster the walls. And then we can paint them. Which is accurate. You should not paint walls that don't have any plaster or anything. Like, that just feels so like, it feels good. I appreciate that they're making sure that there's lots of room for the kid, but also this is like a closet. that's tiny. All right. Put some walls up for the rest of this. Ooh. Perks, building. All right. So this is an interesting question because having the wall already painted is pretty good. But having it be faster, I think, would be better right now. So I think we're gonna go with faster, and then next point we'll go with already painted. Yeah, that's better. Okay. There we go. So now But here's the interesting part, right? They don't want me to paint this wall. They just want me to buy a bed and put a bed in here. I mean, that's what we're gonna do because that's what they want. And we're gonna have some crazy. We want crazy bedding. We're gonna do that checker on the bedding, and then the pillow. Pillow will be. I think it should be white. That's a little too busy if it's not. And that wood matches, so that's good. And we'll just we're gonna put that down. And they're gonna be like, you can stop, and I'm gonna be like, no, because this room is a junk heap and I can't. I'm just gonna move this over here. Like that. And then put that over by the brick wall. Okay, better. Easy job. Gives us the walls. That's all that matters. Could have theoretically painted it, but I probably would have had to paint the whole room because I don't know what color these rooms are. Oh, I could have made that bed. Whatever. Sorry, I was just looking at something cat related. The cats are distracting. Okay. So. All right. We have a little bit of money. We could probably buy a house. Still pretty broke though. Might be best to do a few more jobs. That's fine. I mean, if all we do today is jobs, then we'll just play again next week. Do more? Probably. I mean, I may not do it on this day. Or maybe a segment. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Let's do this cleanup one. So, the whole house is disgusting. And there's radiators and furniture missing. So it shows the cockroaches in the picture here, but theoretically it's not supposed to show that. Also, we got a perk point for what? For cleaning. We want dirt. We want to see dirt on the mini-map. We need to be able to see dirt on the mini-map. So, let's take it room by room. We can see that there's dirt up there. Okay, this is done. Room 1. Clean all the trash out. We will probably get another cleaning point. There is a lot of garbage in this house. Want to straighten that. That's better. We want to clean all of these things that are super dirty. We have to clean the windows too. That's fine. To clean the walls. Do that. Clean the windows. Okay, that's better. And then we are going to paint the room white. This is a really good example of a room that should not have been painted black because it is too small. Although I will say, I was always disappointed as a child because I wanted to paint my ceiling black and put the universe all over it with glowy stars. Wasn't allowed to paint my ceiling black. Mom would not let me because I lived in a tiny room. And I know now, but then I was very disappointed. Paint with white. Medium is fine. We know we're going to need another paint can, but it may be we can get away with small. We don't know. So. This room is another good example of most of the time this is impossible. You cannot take white paint and just slap it on the wall over black paint or really dark paint. I mean, you can, but your walls won't be white, they'll be gray. Um, Now, I will say I have seen some paint and it's used for um, molding and stuff like that because it's a very glossy paint. It's goes right over black. It's amazing. No, I mean, right? Well, there's no such thing as one coat coverage. There's no such thing as one coat coverage. Right? No, this is the magic of house flipper. This is magical house flipper paint. It doesn't matter what color you're putting on the wall. It only takes one coat. Roll the roller down, roll it back up, and the wall is painted. Like, this is miraculous stuff here. And then we'll end up putting the radiator there. Because, you know, that's where they want it. I will say that I'm trying to... I know, right? You have to try really hard to do your painting and stuff before you put in radiators and stuff like that. Because it's really hard to paint behind them sometimes. Furniture and stuff like that. It can get really squirrely. The game can get super squirrely. I think we'll probably need a small can. I don't think we're going to need another medium can. Like another small can will probably do us. Do a quart. We just need a quart. That terminology is funny to me too. Because when people go in, people go in to buy paint and they need a little can of paint. It's called a quart. Because the paint is a gallon, you get a gallon of paint. So the smaller ones is a quart. Everybody comes in, they ask for a pint. They're like, I need a pint. And I'm like, okay. I know what they mean when they ask me for that. But, and you just hold up the can, you're like, this size? And they're like, yeah, that's it, pint. And I'm like, okay, sure. Look, it's my job as the employee to know the terminology. I have to know what you're trying to say. Anyone who's worked in retail knows. You have to know what they're trying to say because they're not gonna change what they're saying. You have to learn what it is. All right, sell that. We gotta mount this radiator. Easy radiator mount right there. Hopefully we won't click the wrong thing by accident and end up spilling water all over the floor. Yay. Okay. Room is done. Go out. Close the door. We're going to turn on some lights too. Alright. This room. Some trash. Lots of trash on the floor. Lots of bottles of alcohol. Click. Let's see. We've got to get this out of there. We got to get all these bottles. You get a perk later where if you click on a bottle, it removes on all of the bottles in the area. It's actually really great. Alright, this chair can go over here. Out of the way. Get rid of that. And then we need the cleany bit for cleaning all of the really grossness that's all over the floor and the walls. Again, don't know what they're doing in here. We don't need to paint this room. There it is. This is why it's good. But, I mean, it's also hard because you can see on the mini map that all of the dirt that's in the room next to this one, I can see all of that. So sometimes it's hard to tell at the dividing point between the rooms which things are in the room you're working on and which things are not. So, It's like the magic broom. It's actually like a moppy thing, and they have a better one. The when you get the highest level one, it looks like the mop from Viscera cleanup detail. And if you've never played that game, I will play that game at one point on stream. It is a game where you're literally the person that comes in um after the hero comes in and massacres all of your coworkers because you're bad guys. You're literally the janitorial service that comes in and cleans up all the blood and picks up all the body parts. It's a really fun game. Um, you have to be careful. You have to get new water because you can. It's just it is not for the faint of heart. It can be kind of gross. I have to actually probably make sure that it's okay for me to stream it. Um, Bye, hun. Have a good day. Um, so let's finish putting this radiator on, and that'll be done. So this is a big house, so we'll get a lot of money for doing this house. All right, so now the front part of the house is done. Now we're in the back part. So first room, bathroom. We need to clean it. We'll just close that door because it's very small. Clean all the dirt. Dirt that's in the doorway. It's either right above the door or, yeah. Sometimes it's really hard. Well, I can't see all the dirt. So there's something in here, and I don't see what it is. Hello, Otter. Otter being a squirrely boy. Okay, we got it. We have to mount a sink. And we'll go ahead and get the sink so that we can spill water all over the floor because yes. It's like my job. This one irritates me because it starts pouring water on the floor even before I touch it either. But you have to remove those caps. If you don't remove the caps, then you can't assemble the sink. Oh, okay, sure. Whatever. At least it's easy to clean up the water afterward. Ah, it's fine, it's fine. Towel radiators. Hello? There are cats having conversations behind my chair. Who's surprised? Nobody. Okay. There are cats eating plastic on my desk. Otter. Okay. Ah, cat life. All right, what's in here? More garbage. Who surprised nobody? Definitely a good way to level up your cleaning, this particular mission. And I mean, it's a good way to put more money in your account. I will say that you really don't need to worry about money for flipping if you do a bunch of the requests first. a bunch of the jobs because the lower level ones when you first start out are pretty, they don't really pay that well. But once you start getting the boosters, like the you get more for the job, absolutely make lots and lots of money. Gotta clean windows. Figure out how to get that better window cleaner. We definitely want that. Cool. Okay, and then we just need to put the radiator in. And then we'll be done in here. Very cautiously. So we don't have to mop up more water. Cool. That room's done. This corridor is still very dirty. Alright, so this is where the roaches would be. See how it says pull out a vacuum cleaner? So it's, yeah, it's just shards of glass. That's actually really good. So we want the vacuum cleaner. To vacuum up as many glass shards as we can. There's going to be more over there. Let's see. Where are we at for our cleaning perks? We've got to be close. 180. Yeah, we've gotten halfway there. We've gotten halfway there just with what we were doing here. I just don't remember. Maybe Ultra Hyper Mop 2018. Alright. Okay. Lots and lots of garbage. We got bottles up on top of the fridge too. On their side even. Got that one. There we go. Alright, we'll get those. Okay, we'll go around this way. Which, I know that it was like these are college kids, but I know a lot of college kids. What mindset would possess you to have a garbage can like here in your living room with like 8 bags of garbage around it? Like, you just don't take the garbage out at all. I mean, I get it if you have like a apartment situation where either A, it's dangerous to take the garbage out after a certain time, or stuff like that. I get that. I do. Oh, glass shards. I understand that, but it's at the same time, it's like, dude, just take the trash out. I will say the only issue with the glass shards scenario is that they are very, very hard to see. We want the vacuum cleaner. Well, and I will say though, like, it's also hard to see when it's the cockroaches. Like, the nests and stuff go behind the furniture, so it can be very difficult to get, like, the last few that you need to, get it to say that you've cleaned up the nest. Get those cleaned up. We definitely want to move this. So particular, which is fine. Sometimes it's just really hard to tell what it is it wants you to clean. Like this one, there's dirt behind this counter. Just pick up the whole counter and move it, trying to see where the dirt is. We're gonna leave that for there for a second. Because these chairs need to be moved over there. Just move it forward like that. See if we can find this little bit of dirt that's over here. And it may be that it's actually not in this space. It's actually in this space. Since we're still cleaning corridor dirt. But it's odd to me. Because, yeah. Alright, well, we'll find it eventually. Always do. We should put this back. Turn on some light, actually. And then we will put this back. May not have left enough space for the refrigerator. Oh, we did. Cool. Perfect. Clean that. Gotta clean up all the stuff off the furniture. It does have an option. You can move it in little pieces if you want the furniture, but I just basically square everything off because that's really what needs to happen for my brain. So yeah, the only dirt that's an issue is this dirt over here, which is going to infuriate me. But we're not going to worry about it yet. We do need to clean this window, though. New cleaning skill. Alright. More dirt or better mop? That's a really good question. Or faster cleaning. Faster cleaning might be worth it. Oh. Let's see. We're gonna go with, we're gonna go with better mop. That's what we're gonna do. And now, ho, we have a Swiffer. Right? We're just gonna take a dry Swiffer. and just wave it at the walls, and then everything's clean. It's like magic. We're getting a good amount of money from this though. Like, the inherent problem isn't buying the house, right? The inherent problem is if we don't have enough capital, when we go in to buy the house, we can't put nice things in it because we're broke. It's like playing The Sims, which I am sure I will end up doing on this stream. I do love The Sims, and I micromanage my sim into the ground. I don't murder Sims. I'm not a fan of that, but I do micromanage my sim to the point where she does not have her own free will. So, it's fine. Oh, that's how you get the upgrade. Fancy. Okay. This room needs a radiator and the furniture's all sketched. Okay, so let's fix the furniture. That. This room does confuse me a little bit. I'm not, like, I know what it's for, kind of. I mean, I guess it's a bedroom, but it's also like another lounge space. I guess. I gotta not stand there. I can't put the table down. There we go. But I just don't feel like it's safe to have your chairs right up against your radiator. I mean, maybe that's just me, but that does not feel safe. We're gonna put it over a little bit. Perfect. Oh, we gotta clean that window. Whoop. Quick and easy. Love it. Alright, so yeah, we gotta find the last of the dirt and mount a radiator. Mount a radiator. Mount a radiator. We're already up to over 5K for this job, which is excellent. And we'll look at the list after this, see if we can get into some weird shenanigans. All right. Yeah. 100% faster mounting. Absolutely. All right. We have to find the dirt. We have to find the dirt. I refuse to 99% this job because I can't find the dirt on this wall. Got it. It was the last vestiges of dirt that was on the counter. Game is fuzzy. Okay, cool. This is done. We need a bit of a light in here. Perfect. So, dirt here, dirt here, dirt here, dirt here, dirt here. Okay. 2 rooms to go. Bedroom. Scrubby bedroom with scrubby furniture. Okay, okay. Pick this up, square it off, put it back down. Pick this up, square it off, put it back down. Because that is basically how I handle furniture that's already in the house. Okay. Dirt. Lots of dirt. Lots of dirt everywhere. But, better mop. Good stuff. Works really well. We actually are going to go into this room. We're going to go ahead and clean all the dirt in this room. So all the dirt we can see. So there's still dirt in this room. It's not marked on our mini map. We have to use our eyeballs. Aha! See, I would tilt everything. I would tilt everything to match if it wasn't for the fact that would like destroy my sensibilities. Like I would be upset by that. Like I wouldn't be able to take it. I would do it and be like, yeah, crazy and wild, and then I'd look at it for like 10 seconds and be like, I can't. I have to fix it. Must be neat and tidy. Must be neat and tidy. Where's this dirt? The quest for dirt. That's what house flipper should be called. The quest for dirt. Okay, E for assemble. Actually didn't touch anything and it just started pouring water all over the floor. It's not cool. Okay, so there's 98% dirt left in this room. Got it. I don't know where it was. I don't care. Perfect. This room is done. Boop. Now we're in here. Pick up the garbage. Clean the dirt. We don't know where the dirt is because it's not on the mini map, so we're just gonna frantically, there we go. Clean the window. You can see what I was talking about at nighttime. You can see like the yellowing. It makes it very easy to clean things. Alright, so we have to mount a washer and a radiator. So, first one through the radiator. Put it over here. I will say I found in this game that you have to be very careful. If you're going to install something and there's going to be furniture next to it or something, you need to actually move the furniture first because the installation minigame can bug out and then you can't see what you're trying to click on. We could do a mountable washer or an Emma washing machine. We're not putting in a nice washer. We have the option to be cheap. So we're going to be cheap because... Nope. This one. I will tell you for the most part, what I'm doing looks very easy. And that is only because I have had hours and hours of trial and error trying to figure out how to put these things together. And that's one of the ones that if you click the wrong thing, all the water happened. I didn't manage to avoid it. There's water on the floor. It doesn't care, but I know it's there. We're just gonna... There we go. Alright, all complete. 7,000 for this job. And now you can see the before and after. And in this one, it's actually pretty startling. Like, it looks definitively different. Which is cool. I like the ones where it's like, it very much looks different after you're done. It's all bright inside, even if it's overgrown. That's a negotiation point. Well, we get more money, so what do we need now? Quick jobs. This is the one where I'm like, eh. So let's do price negotiation. We'll unlock price negotiation. We use that for when we're buying when we're buying and flipping, we use price negotiation. So we will go ahead and pick that up because we are close to being able to do a house. Not that we're going to do one today because we only have like 30 minutes left, but I'm going to probably next week I'll have a little bit of house flipper if I don't have I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I kind of go with my gut for these things. Uh, ooh, you know what? Let's go do this. This is from the Apocalypse DLC. This is a metal bunker. So this is someone who his mother-in-law is moving into the house and he is going to put her in the fallout shelter so that she leaves sooner. You see the guy in the corner there, he's got a gas mask on. That's one of the buyers for fallout shelters because they all have their own buyers. So let's see. Very nice house. Very nice. Let me see. Probably from the basement. Usually from the basement. We'll see. Ooh, that's a nice rug. Alright. Garage. Let's go check out in the backyard. I know, right? Well, no, it's because he wants me to put in, like, the bare minimums. Like, a bed. Ah, here it is. He wants me to put in, like, a bed and a shelf. And clean up the dirt. So here we are. We're down in the bunker. Clean up this dirt. Open this up. I don't think it'll let me do that, or I would. I would love to take everything from the house, and put it in the bunker. I would love to do that. All right, so you have all these supplies and stuff. This stuff is like all of your emergency supplies. Sometimes you have to buy these things and put them into the bunkers. This one actually has it, so we will actually just organize the shelves because everything should be on the shelves. I don't care if they don't care. I care. I can't just leave piles of stuff on the floor, even if they don't care about it. Cobwebs. We've got guns on the wall. Alright. Let's try and clean up. That is glass shards. We'll get that in just a second. So, pick up this trash. Alright, and then we need the vacuum cleaner. We'll just vacuum up all the glass. We'll have to move some stuff. Alright, well, first thing we're going to do is square this up. Well, we're actually just going to put it over here for now. Because there is garbage in the middle of all this. So let's just take some of this stuff and move it out of the way. Oh, that's an old chair that needed to go. How many jars? Are these mayonnaise? Beans? Corn? I wonder if it's in the... I bet you can buy these. I bet you can buy these in the shop. I bet I can buy them in the shop and actually see what they are. And it's sad to me that I'm like, what is in this jar? So, yeah, it's alright, it's alright. We'll just move these little last things And then we'll put the shelf back. Okay. There's stuff all over the floor. All over the floor. Well, now we have to check. Survival. Supplies. Canned food. Just says organic food. Canned meat. Rice. Nuts. These are jars of nuts. They don't all look like jars of nuts. But they're jars of nuts, according to this. Food. Oh, and pickled cucumbers. Jar of soup? Okay. Well. We won't move that for a second because it's got weird stuff. That's a jar of soup. Why? We have to, and that's the worst part about this particular one. You basically have to pick all this stuff up because you have to put a bunch of stuff in here. So if you don't pick up all this stuff and put it on the shelves, then it is in your way. I could organize it, but I'm not going to. I'm really just going to throw this stuff on the shelves so that it's not in our way. And we're going to ignore that we did that because it's going to make me crazy if I think about it too much. Put that there. That. I mean, these are at least labeled that they're tomatoes. We can find out what things are. Is that tomatoes? I don't know. There's just random food in the corner. We'll just put there. That's fine. Grab this big jar of nuts again. It's hard because, like, I would love to put things on the top shelf, but the game does not want me to put things on the top shelf. Put that over there. Gasoline does not go on the shelf with the food. Thank you very much. Rice bags. Oh, there's other macaroni and rice and such over here. Although I should not be messing with the stuff on this shelf because we're going to have to move the shelf. And I do wish if you're going to give you a bunch of stuff like this, you could stack it. You can't really stack this stuff, whether you want to or not. It does not really work for stacking. Another good game, stacking. Put that there. We'll just get the rest of this up so that we can do what we need to do. We actually we should be able to just put this back down. I'm not sure why. Possibly this is too... Possibly it just needs to bump over just a little bit. Well, we lost a can behind the shelves. It's gone forever. The water bottles... Just kind of throw that up there. Some tuna fish. Canned meat. Yum. Fresh meat good. Canned meat also good. So saith I. Still have a... I mean, honestly, especially if you're if you're broke, canned chicken is a really good way to have chicken. It's also very low effort. I actually suffer from depression and anxiety, a lot of anxiety. And sometimes it's very hard for me to do just about anything. And let me tell you that uh, canned meat will get you protein, and your body needs protein even when you're moody. Just because you're moody doesn't mean your body doesn't need protein. So, and it's cheap especially if you're a college student. Um, Definitely worth the investment, and you can do some amazing things with some just a rice cooker, and some canned meat and a little bit of sauce. Um, it's important to me. Tips and stuff like that is important to me because I've been there and I still have those days. So it's hard. And the best way to handle it is to think of solutions that you shouldn't probably do them every day, but it's totally acceptable if you do them some days. Let's put that on the shelf there. And there we go. Yeah, no, it really is. It's really important to have a good sauce with it. Really important to prepare it correctly because canned chicken is cooked in the can because of sanitation. It can be very, very dry if you do not prepare it correctly. And then we'll take care of the rest of the glass. There we go. So we've gotten most of the dirt in this room. It's just dirt we don't see yet, which is fine. Let's actually, I'm going to open this door and clean this really quick because this doesn't need a lot of cleaning. So we got some boots here. And the best thing about small rooms is I can't see the dirt, but we're just gonna... perfect. There's the last of the dirt. It's a cobweb. So, we need to buy things now. Buy object. We need a turbine. We need a turbine power generator. And everything has to go in this room. I can't put it in this room because this is the bathroom. So we're actually gonna do some... Let's see. Let's do some fancy maneuvering here. We're going to put all of the bottles over here because then we can put the turbine over there. Unfortunately, because these are part of the things they want to keep, you can't really sell any of this stuff. You know, get rid of it. Try to keep it under control so that we have plenty of space. Okay. So, once again, we need a generator. We're going to put it right here. We need a kitchen cabinet with a sink. Let's do a little bit of bold color. This room is very boring. So we need a kitchen cabinet with a sink. We can actually put that... We're going to tuck this in a little bit. Well, first of all, we're going to move this gasoline. That's what we're going to put over here in this corner. Move that. And then... I mean, yes. And then we're going to put these bottles over here. It's going to yell at me, but I'm going to make it work because I'm persistent. Like that. Okay, perfect. Hazmat orange. kitchen sink goes here. And then we also need a kitchen cabinet with double doors. Always in, or also in orange. Put it right next to it. Yep, yep, yep. Cabinet with hanging shelves. That there. We are going to need an induction cooktop. That goes here. You need a bunk bed. We're going to put that right up against the wall here. And we need a simple table and 2 chairs. So the tabletop can be white. Let's do... Yeah, we'll do that. This is a big table. Are you kidding me? Okay. Hold on here. Well, first of all... Will you let me put this on the shelves by the door? Absolutely not. Okay. We're going to put that there. We're going to move the bunk bed. To move this table. You go over there. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to take this table, do this, put it up against the wall, bam. 2 chair Ingoffs. We actually hit the buy many. She does learn. And there we go. So now it just needs a bathroom. Also, if somebody tried to have me live in a place like this, I mean, as long as I had my computer and I had internet, I'd be fine. I could do it. I do love sun, though. I love the sunlight, so that would probably be... Yeah, no, right? Like... It would be so much better to put the shelving over here, but it's so fiddly moving everything. It's good when you're starting from a base template of nothing. We're going to be putting in a shower, too. Alright, so we need a toilet, a toilet, a shower, a sink. Let's do the shower first. I almost never use the base shower. I really like the corner showers. They work really well for space. So, I really like them. Get black glass in your shower. That seems a bit much. There we go. And then we can assemble. But of course, because this is a tiny bathroom, what is this? What is this? What is this? Why? Why does this exist? This did not used to exist. The back of the toilet is actually lips. And the seat is a heart. It's not that much more expensive than the standard. We're totally buying it. Oh my god, you can customize the color. No! Okay. So you can make the base white, gray, or raspberry. The lips on top can be beige, violet. Oh, that's good. A raspberry, red, pink, and sandy. We're gonna do violet, and then it's gonna be a gray base because this is like a goth toilet. We're just gonna do that. Look at it. Oh my god. That's so much worse. It looks so much worse in real life than it does in the picture. Okay. I don't even have to install that. You just put it down and there it is. Oh my god. Okay, we need a sink. Oh wait, it didn't count. No. If you look at the tasks for the room, it still wants us to mount a toilet. I can't use this toilet. It won't let me actually mount the toilet here. Game. Why? Why would you lie to me like this? Fine. Nerfing my fun, that's okay. Fine. It's fine. We'll buy the cheap toilet. Cheap, boring toilet. Assemble. Oops. Okay, that's a lot more water. There we go. I'm gonna have a house with that toilet. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put that toilet in every house. When I start renovating houses, that toilet is gonna be in every house. We need tasks because we need a sink. So let's just do this one. Since we wasted money on a toilet that we had to immediately sell. Yeah. If you don't want the house toilet, then you obviously don't want to buy my house because house toilet. I tried to click the thing. It got very agitated with me. That's fine. There we go. Okay. All tasks complete. We got over $12,000 for doing that fallout shelter. That's a crazy amount of money. Why did it... Oh, there's an entrance. The other entrance is in the garage. I was like, why is it showing me the garage? I wasn't supposed to clean in there. I don't understand why it showed me that. Alright. Okay. Man, we're up to 70k. House to refresh. Oh my goodness, there's so many things. House in need of a renovation. I like to... Okay, back. We don't want anything that's going to be too much time. Let's just, let's go cut down some trees. Cut down the trees and put in a pond. Okay. Watch I go and she's like, mow the grass. Okay, so getting rid of big trees, you have to cut them down first. For safety reason, the tree has to be cut as low as possible. Okay. So, we want an axe. I will tell you, this is one of the funniest things. I love watching this happen because it's like, that's nonsense. As it sinks into the earth to become one with the ground. We'll just take that out. It falls on the house, falls in the yard. Nobody cares. And the game is really particular too. It's like, no, you gotta cut the tree down before you can take the stump out. And that's all well and good, but I feel like I should play like dirge music or something as it's slowly sinking into the ground. All right, we got other ones, but we'll do this pond first. No, what color is the house? Red brick. So we want. Let's do a black pond. That'll be nice. Place a pond. Dig a hole. Now there's a hole. Put the pond in it. Brushy with my hands. What the heck? Water. Done. Okay. Oh, we need to take that, Oh, we don't need to cut down this tree? This is also a big tree. I don't think we're supposed to cut down that tree. We're not. Let's not. Let's not cut down trees we're not supposed to cut down. Pretty simple little thing, but it was just to give you the axe, basically. 4 different views of I cut down 2 trees. Okay. Well, that went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. I know that this is a big one. There's lots of painting and stuff. Is this just a cleaning? Solve the problems with the electricity and clean the house. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll do this for the end. It's just cleaning. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. There's a fuse blown. Where's the basement? That's the front door. Aha! This seems unsafe. Fixed it. Door switch? Light switch? Boop. There it is. Okay, so garbage. Dun, 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 dun. Many glass shards. Handle it. And you can see that there's not much we're supposed to do here because the wheel only gives us the option to clean. Because that's all you're supposed to do in this house is clean. They have a few ones like this. And the wheel is usually the only time you have full wheel functionality is when you're renoing your own places. Because the wheel's only going to give you what is absolutely necessary for you to finish the job assignment that you have. Alright. Alright, we'll find the rest of those. Clean up all the dirt. As once the dirt is cleaned up, it'll be easier for us to see where the remaining glass shards are. They're probably... Yeah. I remember, like, last time I had to move this. There we go. Perfect. So now we put the fridge back. Because put the fridge back. Well. Alright. Still dirt. It's over here though. You can kind of get this dirt more under control. Okay. So we just need to repair the electrical outlet. This one's a smaller one. And then windows. That's one. That's two. Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. I was like, where's the third window? Am I just blind? Yes. The answer is yes. Technically, legally. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Why is there no light in this room? Oh. Whoa. Okay. Make the bed. By the way, if this is the condition of the rest of the house, this bed should not be made. It should be washed. Everything on it should be washed. Don't just make an extremely filthy bed. That's disgusting. And I'm not here for it. Not a fan. Okay, and then we just need to clean the window. No, I have the hiccups, oh god. It's fine, it's fine. Whew. Okay. All done. Close this door. Perfect. We're not going down there yet. Bathroom. Remove trash. Oh, the shower is no good. Gotta take the shower out and then put in a new one. Mount a shower. Let's do this one because this is the one that was in it before. So, that's probably the best option. Whoop. Oh no. There's water underneath the shower now. That's just not good. No, it has no chill. The moment you click something wrong, water everywhere. Oh, screws. This shower is so much more complicated than put together than the other one. Why? Why did I choose this? Never again. Oh my goodness. So confusing. Alright, that's done. Gross. and clean all the dirt up. And then we gotta clean the windows. We have been here cleaning all night. The sun is coming up. I should be getting paid overtime. Pull out the vacuum. Vacuum up all the glass. I believe disposal of garbage is what we want. Although most dirt would be really good. No, we're gonna do this. We're actually gonna do this. I was gonna do the other thing, but like I can't live this life. I need to be able to see where the dirt is. I need to be able to see where the dirt is so that I can clean it easier. Especially because you see, like I picked that and I still have like there's a 5% dirt somewhere. Can't find it. Where is it? Ceiling dirt, maybe? No. Aha! Gotcha. No, wait. Okay. We need to repair the electrical outlet, so the first thing we have to do is move. I guess move this? Wait. Oh. Well, let me move that. I have to move that to get to the electrical outlet. Okay. 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 Oh, and the dirt is suddenly magically gone. Okay. Sure. Another very nice. It looks better. I mean, it's not hard to make it look better when it's all trashed. I could have mowed the grass. You didn't ask me to. Not gonna mow the grass if you're not paying me extra. Absolutely not. Okay. It's 4 o'clock. I should call it. I still have to record today's Cozy Grove. So thanks for coming out for the stream today. I really appreciate it. Content will be going up on YouTube. The next stream is tomorrow, and that is Calico. So hype. Love Calico. If you have any ideas for games, you see something you think I would really like it, whatever, shoot me a line. Let me know. And if it's something that you don't think would necessarily be good for streaming, I can always turn it into a YouTube series as well. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a good day. I know I'm going to have a good day. So, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.